Horse is called in for the 5th qualifier. We're on the trot here, 2-year-olds and up. 1 is South River Dahlia, 2-year-old filly driven by James McDonald. 2 is Chex Mix, a 2-year-old filly driven by Louis Waugh. 3, White Ignite, 3-year-old filly driven by Jonathan Drury. The 4 is Scratched. 5 is Talbot Patriot, a 2-year-old gelding driven by Rod Hughes. 6 is Rolling in Green, a 2-year-old gelding driven by Paul Reed. 7, Seasonal, a 3-year-old gelding driven by Chris Christophorou. And number 8 is Candy Spot, a 3-year-old filly driven by Mario Bayarjan. Off stride is number 8, Candy Spot. The others lined up. Here they come for the 5th. And they're off and trotting. Good beginning here for Chex Mix, as that one is coming out of there strongly. So too is Rolling in Green and Seasonal on the outside. Away from the rail, South River Dahlia gets away in 4th. Then behind that one is White Ignite. 7 lengths going back then to Talbot Patriot, who has made a break, and catching on up, or at least attempting to, will be Candy Spot as they head into the first turn. So the opening quarter was 29-3. That was courtesy of Chex Mix, who leads it here for Waugh. Second is Rolling in Green. Right behind that one, Seasonal is in 3rd. 4th up the backstretch, South River Dahlia. Looking to close the gap then is White Ignite, who races in 5th. Candy Spot is closing in on that rival now, and well back to Talbot Patriot. Moving up the backstretch here, it is the daughter of Green Manalishi. Chex Mix who leads it. She's in front by nearly 2. Second is Rolling in Green. Meanwhile, Seasonal's been following that rival closely there 3rd. The half was a minute flat. Second quarter was trotted in 30-2. So as they make their way into the far turn, we check in with South River Dahlia, who is 4th. 5th into the bend is White Ignite, then Candy Spot, who made up some ground, and last is Talbot Patriot. 5/8 of the mile contested, and Chex Mix has shown the way. Second is Rolling in Green, and right there, 3rd, as mentioned, is Seasonal. Should have something to say. Meanwhile, White Ignite moved to the outside, is now advanced up into 4th. South River Dahlia inside 5th. Candy Spot 6th. 129-3 for 3/4. Into the stretch for Chex Mix. Chex Mix trying to get away on them now. So it's Chex Mix leading it. Second is Rolling in Green. Off that one's back now, Seasonal, looking to move up into 2nd. Meanwhile, chipping away is White Ignite outside 4th. Then we go back to Candy Spot, South River Dahlia, and Talbot Patriot coming down to the edge of the tote board. And it is Chex Mix. Chex Mix well in hand to win it. Second will be Seasonal. Then 3rd will be White Ignite. And 4th was Rolling in Green. The time 158-3.